Good morning, everybody. We are off to Disney Springs this morning. We are in the truck. I told you we very rarely ever drive our vehicle here. We normally don't take our vehicle to Disney Springs, but this morning we're actually wanting to stop and hit
called the Disney Character Warehouse Outlet, and they take all of the items that were actually in the parks, in the gift shops here, and then move them over to that warehouse outlet, and you can get some really great stuff, and the prices are awesome.
So we're actually going to go there. So Disney Transportation does not go to that outlet mall. It does go to Disney Springs. So if you just want to go to Disney Springs, which is a lot of shopping, a lot of restaurants, have a lot of, street performers, all this kind of stuff. If you just wanted to go there, you would not have to take your own vehicle. And like I said, we normally take a bus.
If you get a chance to take your car and go check out these warehouse outlets, they're amazing.
Yeah, you can get some really good buys. I mean, last time we was there, they had, authentic Disney shirts from the parks. They had some as cheap as $3 and $4. And so there's some magnificent buys there, and that's what we want to show people this time. It's easy to go to Disney and spend lots of money, and but you can also go to Disney on a budget, and that's what we want to try to share some in these videos as we're doing them. I'll just be honest with you. We was at a Hardee's in our hometown, and we have the Disney card because we get rewards points on it, and so we use it towards to build towards our Disney vacations, and we pay it off every month. We don't keep a balance because we don't believe in debt or anything like that. But when I use that Disney card, you would be amazed at some of the responses you get sometimes. And so we was at a Hardee's, and I paid for it with a Disney card one morning, and the lady's like, "Oh, I just wish I could go to Disney. I would love to take my grandkids, but I'll never make enough money to go to Disney." And it
breaks our heart to hear that.
It does, because we love Disney. We consider this our second home, and I know you can. If you want to go all out, you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars on your Disney vacation. But you can also come here on a budget. You
can also do a lot of things here without spending much, if any, money at all. There's lots of transportation, lots of activities, lots of street performances, and things that you don't even have to have tickets for. You can go see all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't cost you anything at all.
Yeah, and the campsites here, the rates do vary depending on time of the year. Christmas is a big time of year, New Year's, and that tends to be expensive, but a lot of times you can get some discounted rates during the summer months, especially if you're shop around. You can book here at the 499 days in advance, and so sometimes you can get some good rates on that. They also offer some good rates if you don't have a camper on the value hotels and stuff, and we're actually going to go visit some of those this time on this trip and try to show you some of those. But when you're here at Disney, the Disney Springs is free parking. If you don't, if you're staying on Disney property like we are here at the Fort, or if you're staying at one of the resorts, you get free parking at all the parks also. But if you're not staying on Disney property, they do charge you between $25 and $30 to park at the parks per day. So that can add up real fast. But that's one incentive to stay at one of their resorts.
Yes.
But if that's not an option for you, you can go to Disney Springs. They have tons of parking.
Well, and there are hotels at Disney Springs too that are just standard hotel rates like you would see at any place.
Yeah, and those hotels at Disney around Disney Springs, even though they're not considered on-site resorts, they are affiliate members of Disney, so they do have transportation to the parks from those hotels. The buses, I think bus is the only transportation they do have from those, where a lot of the other resorts you have multiple modes of transportation.
But you can catch buses there at those hotels that will take you to the parks and all of the other resorts.
But again, if you're staying off-site somewhere, you can go to Disney Springs and park for free, and they have buses there to all the resorts. They have buses there to all the parks. And so if you don't have a park ticket, and especially here at Christmas time, every single resort is decked out in Christmas themes.
Oh gosh, yeah, guys.
So you can spend a whole day, you can spend multiple days doing nothing but resort hopping and checking out all the sights and sounds of Christmas, the way they've decorated all these up, and it doesn't cost you a penny.
Well, and that free transportation included in all the Disney transportation is the buses, their boats, there's the monorail, the new Skyliner, all of those modes of transportation will take you from resort to resort and also to parks, and you don't have to have a ticket to ride those.
Really cool. And I'm telling you, when you take these boats, and when you take the Skyliner, it's like a ride in itself.
It is. They're awesome.
You know, the boats used to be our favorite mode of transportation, getting around some of these resorts when we was visiting them and going to the parks.
Skyliner won us over.
Wow. We took the Skyliner last night, guys, and it was amazing. Well, there'll be videos on that, I promise. But again, just to give you some hints and tips here on budgets, there is ways to do it. And I'm telling you, you know, again, you can book 499 days out. So that's, you know, a year and a half in advance. So, you know, if you gave up, if you drink a coffee a day, if you gave that up, you can go to Disney, okay?
Yes.
And so there is ways, I promise. And so for the people out there that thinks Disney is too expensive for them, there are ways. Research it. Reach out to us, comment to us. We'd be happy to show you and tell you anything that we know.
For sure.
And so, all right, off to Disney Springs. We'll show you. I probably won't film inside the Disney outlet store. They may frown upon that.
Right.
But I may try to get a shot of the outside of it just so you can know. And I will definitely put down in the links the address of it. So that you can find it when you're down here if you want it.
And it's not just Disney, guys. It's a full-blown outlet mall. Disney is just one of the stores in there, so you can do a whole day of shopping in this outlet.
Oh, absolutely. There's huge outlet malls, and this isn't the only outlet mall down here in Orlando. You can spend days just shopping if you want to. That's not us. We got our Disney on, and we like to go find some good deals sometimes.
We're gonna go try to find some toys for the grandkids.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Hey guys, we're here in Disney Springs. We decided to do lunch here at Wolfgang Puck. And the nice thing about Disney Springs, if you're on the Disney dining plan, this is a table service, or no, not table
This
service.
is a quick service
This is a quick service restaurant here. So you get to come in, cool off a little bit, sit down in a nice atmosphere. And again, it's Wolfgang Puck. I mean, what more do I need to say? You know, it's pretty cool.
Well, and Disney Springs has a lot of the quick service meals that you can get here, a lot of different restaurants. You can also use your snack credits here to get ice cream or desserts, cookies, brownies, those kind of things too. So just ask. They have lots of menus out there for you, and you can tell which is quick service, which is table service, and which is snack.
Yep, and we're actually even eating dinner here tonight too, so we're going to make this about a half a day trip here, kind of spend half a day shopping, and then obviously get lunch and dinner here, and then we'll head back into Disney World or the campground for tonight.
See you later. Bye. One day at Disney.
We're doing a signing tonight.
5 to 7. Our reservation's at 5:30. We could be here and be first in line. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we need to be here. That's an awesome book. And I bet it's a first edition.
It should be.
Should be. I think we need to get that and get it signed. We need to be here about 4:30. 4:30.
We're going to start with the most important part, which is mine. I'm sorry to make you wait. Just 1 minute. Sun down. And while they're doing that, I can greet you. Hi. Who's next?
Yeah. Hi there.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You want just my name, or you want me to describe this to somebody?
Yeah, describe it to my wife and I.
Okay. What are your names?
Kimberly and Randall, Rudy.
Okay.
It's a lot. I know it's a mouthful.
That's all right. I just wanted that. Kimberly, like that?
Yes, sir. And Randall with one L.
See, this is what I need to ask. And your last name?
Last name is R-H-U-D-Y.
All right.
I think so. Yes.
R-H-U-D-Y.
Yes, sir. That is awesome.
Excellent. Thanks for coming. Thanks for buying the book. You've been able to, do you have Disney Plus?
Yep,
Yes.
we've already watched the first show of it.
Yes, it's fantastic.
We came in here and saw y'all was doing the book signing, so we've been hanging around since
I
like
love the show.
lunchtime today.
I haven't seen the show the same way that you guys are seeing the show. I just see it when it comes on
that's
Disney
awesome.
Plus.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't seen it beforehand, and it's so cool because they're telling stories that they didn't tell me
Oh, that's
Those
so
kind of
cool.
ones kind of makes me mad. That's a great story. How come you didn't tell
I
me
could have
that?
that.
I want a photo.
I've got you on video if that's okay.
Video's fine too.
Awesome.
All right. You don't want a photo? We're gonna move on.
Thank you so much.
All right. How are you? Walt Disney World shirt.
Thank you so much.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here.
And your mother is so proud.
Yes, she is.
To my wife.
She wrote it down first.
Thank you guys for being here.
Oh.
2 words. May.
She didn't come with you, so she already got the instructions. Even
That's
before
it.
We have to bring chocolate
We
home.
had to go there.
In the shop.
Not often, no. Nope, not often.
Familiar.
But we will be taking her some chocolates.
Well, thank you so much. Tell her I
Nice
said
to
hi
meet you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Everybody.
I don't know we're here yet, so here you go.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Added.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
We're fixing to go in here to the World of Disney, the big Disney store. This is supposed to be the largest one in North America, right here in Disney Springs and Orlando, Florida. Let's go ahead and check it out. That red shirt just went in.
Yeah. Ah! Got me straight on. I thought I was past it, and it got me really good. I'm like big time. Oh, that's funny. Look, there's the towels we need in the camper. Those are beach towels, but still. Today is a dream coming true. There goes the balloons.
Hello.
Hi there.
We have reservations for 5:30.
Mary, party of 5.
Rudy, R-H-U-D-Y? Yes.
Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mary.
Very cool.
Hey everybody, we're here on one of the monorails. Very unusual, you get one all to yourself, but we're just left the
We're lucky that way.
tonight. And heading back to we actually got to go to Magic Kingdom and then switch off to a boat there to go back to the campground. But I just want to take advantage of this moment here while we have the monorail all to ourselves. Again, another form of transportation. And we just love all the different types of transportation and how easy it is to get around everywhere you want to get around here. hardest part of these things is to getting in a word edgewise from all the announcements. So you have to be quick. I'm telling you, because they make announcements all the time, telling you what's around you, what's going on. So.
Well, and telling you also where your station is coming up and where you may need to transfer, because sometimes you do have to make multiple stops.
Yeah, and so again, it's just wonderful how you can cover so much area around the whole Disney World complex.
You in here? Mm-hmm, that's fine.
You do me a favor, Rod. Step me right onto the screen title. Watch.
Hey everybody, we are up here in the Disney Skyliner. Woo! This is awesome. We rode it the other night and it was absolutely amazing. There is no lines, no waits. Got a whole car to ourselves. The views are amazing up here, and this thing pretty much flies.
It goes really, really fast, guys. It is awesome as a form of transportation.
Yeah, we love it. If you get a chance, check it out. Again, it's just another form of Disney transportation. So you've got buses, you've got boats, you've got the Skyliner,
The monorail.
the monorail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's just so many ways to get around here. You never have to drive your car around once you get here if you don't want to.
And of course, there's always Uber and the minivans as well if you want to pay for transportation.
Skyliner turn station.
All ashore that's going ashore.
Mind your head. Watch step. You don't want to use the sunroof today? I'm heading to Grand Floridian.
Don't worry, folks, we got a lot of entertainment planned for you tonight. Starting in just 20 minutes, right up here on our main stage, we're going to have our live musical production of Titanic. Yeah, it's audience participation, so it should be a lot of fun. Still looking to fill a few key roles. Anybody feel like volunteering to be the iceberg? Throw themselves in front of my boat and let me run over them a few times. No volunteers today. Usually I get one. That's interesting. Folks, I want you to take this with you the rest of your life, wherever you go, whatever you do. This is all kidding aside. This is serious stuff now. I want you to contemplate this, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 out of 7 dwarves are not happy. Attention all hands.
Grand Floridian, watch yourself. Take your time.
Now relax and enjoy your cruise. And we'll have you to Port of Call in just a few minutes. Thanks for sailing with us.
There's our restaurant.
Yep, that's where we'll be having dinner tonight.
Hey guys, we made a quick trip over here to the Grand Floridian. We'll get you some shots of the beautiful life-size gingerbread house.
And it's yummy.
Yeah, they gave us a sample while we was in there. And then they got obviously the huge Christmas tree in there too. That's what's so neat this time here at Walt Disney World is during the Christmas season is every resort, every park is decorated to the hilt for Christmas.
Oh, it's gorgeous, guys. You got to come see it if you love Christmas.
Yeah, and so we just enjoy just going to different resorts, seeing the different decorations and whatever they've decorated for Christmas, their different trees. It's pretty amazing. So we have a ball just taking the different modes of transportation and checking out the resorts. Back here behind us, I don't know how clear it is in this video, but there's actually a wedding pavilion back here right off the Grand Floridian.
We just saw a wedding that had taken place. They were doing their photographs after. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and in case you don't know, if you've ever watched Follow the Bride, and if you remember Franck, the wedding coordinator, there is actually over here on the back side of this wedding pavilion, they actually have Franck's, and they will plan your entire wedding right here at Disney World. Of course, it takes a lot of money, but I kid you not, we've seen the one wedding we just saw, we've seen some other ones in here before, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Everything to the hilt, just like you would want it to be. I mean, it would definitely be a dream come true. And then also way back off in the background back in there is the Polynesian, and which is another resort here at Disney World. And over there they have the luau every night.
Yep, and we will be having dinner over there one night this week while we're here on this vacation at Ohana's. And that'll be a first for us. We've never tried it, but we're excited about it.
And last year while I was here on the night of our anniversary, we actually did the luau, and
Randall danced.
Yeah, it was. She got it on video, but it's not pretty, and I will not be sharing that with you. So. But again,
he did great.
I don't know about that. Fat boy don't dance. But again, we just have a blast, guys. We don't. Again, you know, these videos we're showing you here is not really about every single ride in Disney World, because if you want to see that, there's a million other YouTube videos out there that will show you details on all that. That's not what we're trying to accomplish here. We just want to show you how beautiful it is here at Christmas time, and some ways to get around, and maybe some things you hadn't seen at Christmas time here before. And hope you enjoy it.
Yep. We look forward to showing you guys a little bit about how we do Disney. We've learned a few tips and tricks along the way, some of the transportation, some of the ways to bypass some things, and we've eaten at some really unique places, had some really unique snacks. So it's a pretty cool experience that we want to try to share with you guys.
Yeah, it's one of our goals to eventually eat at every single restaurant in Disney, and if you've ever been, or if you haven't, you look it up, you'll see that's a
lofty
lot of
goal. Yeah.
And I mean, another thing would be cool to be able to stay at each one of these resorts just one time, you know. And there's a lot of resorts, and they're building more.
I can't see.
Always think whenever you
Garage over there.
cozy cones with the bananas.
Uh-huh.
That's cute.
I like the cars. Super cute.